Hey guys, it's me Heather, and I'm here to do a really quick haul for you. It's my Sephora haul. It was for Valentine's Day, and I just placed the order online. But then I did have to go back in store and return something, so then I do have one little in-store purchase as well. But just real quick, I had a few things from the drugstore that I had picked up. It's not a lot, so I wasn't going to make a video for it separately, so I was just going to show you those real fast. When I was at Walgreens, I wanted to try out, because it was cute, they suckered me into it. It's from the Cream Shop. It's a blending swirl precision blending sponge, and I think it was like $2.99 or something. It's no good. It's no good. Don't waste your $2.99. That's going to be one for Potter to have. He can have that one. It's really bad. It's like some of those that you order for $1 and they're hard as a rock. That's what that is. It was cute, but no. And then I picked up a Wet n Wild Correction makeup stick, and I got shade Follow Your Bisque, and it's in 807. I don't know if it's going to show up because that's like my exact shade, but it sits in my lines, it sits in my pores, it doesn't buff out, it doesn't really cover anything, it's really creamy. So if you don't have lines under your eyes, because it does, I mean, like, it blends in, but then it just sits, like you can see it sitting in my, and that's the way it is underneath. And it's a little bit better if I powder, but it's still, I think it just clings and accentuates. So I'm not a fan of it, so I'll find somebody to give that to. And then last but not least, I wanted to try out the e.l.f. foundation, because I had tried it, I've had it before, and it was like in a favorites, and I loved it, and I used it up. And that was probably like a year or two ago, and I have not retried it. So I bought it, and I'm wearing it today, and I feel like it may be a little too dark. And it's the lightest shade that they have. So when I was putting it on, it looked fine, but now that I like went outside into the light, I was like, ooh, it's might be a little dark, but it's porcelain. And it's, it comes in the black box. It just says oil-free, flawless finish foundation. I don't know if I showed that or not. And then it's just in the kind of like the NARS packaging, and it has the pump, which I loved. It gives amazing coverage. It's long wearing. It works great on my T-zone. I don't have any complaints about this. I remember I loved it before, and I am broke out right now. So I was like, well, we'll see if it covers. Landscaping. Can't make it up. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. So, anyways, I covered up my acne. I just went back with one extra little dot on the spots that needed coverage, and I think it worked really nice. You'll have to let me know if it looks good. I think if I add a little bit of shade that's a little bit lighter, not that brand obviously, but it will look a lot better, because I'm feeling like it's oxidizing on me as the day has gone on. So, but $6, and I do like it, and I will find a way to wear it if I have to buy another e.l.f. foundation that's a little bit lighter, if I can find one. So anyways, and then I placed, let me make sure, my online order for Sephora for Valentine's Day. I was gonna order it anyway. So and then they sent me 3 samples, of none of which are the ones that I asked for, which is, I think, Sephora's MO. You ask for 3 things, you get 3 different surprises. Okay, so we'll talk about, I'll insert pictures somewhere around here. The item that I took back was the Benefit Twinkle. It was their new highlighter, and I have, probably in the picture you'll be seeing, I put it on 3 times on my hand, and it was just glitter, and it buffed into my skin, like completely disappeared. And I said, okay, well, that's just on the back of my hand. I did my makeup, and I used it on my face, and it just looked like I had just put white glitter all over my face, but there was no highlight. So I took it back because it was $30, and I mean, I'm not ever going to wear it. I love sparkles, but I buy sparkles. I buy products with sparkles, so that's what I'm expecting, not when I expect it to be a highlighter. You know what I'm saying. So I took it back, and I exchanged it, and I can just show you in store. I got this, and I exchanged it for what I had originally wanted to buy online, but it was sold out, and it's the Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop in Layla 416. And this is what Lady Gaga was wearing at the Grammys. And I wanted to buy also the one that she was wearing at the Super Bowl, but that was sold out also. It was sold out in store and online. So I just got this one, and it is Layla. I am wearing it, but I've had an allergy situation, so my eyes are like pouring water. But it's just this beautiful like rust color, and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm hoping that's showing up, but it's really, really pretty. I haven't found that it creases. I just buff it into my crease, and it's beautiful. And it is the Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop. So I'm very happy with this exchange. It was much better than the Benefit. And then also, this is going to be a Marc Jacobs haul. I got the Marc Jacobs Highliner. It's the matte gel eye crayon in shade Fine Wine 47. And this is the liner that she was wearing for the Grammys. And it's that rust wine color. And I use this, I line my eyes, and I also use it as a base. But that does not budge. Like, I mean, it's still on my waterline. It's still all around my eye. It was my base when my eyes were just pouring water. But I think those are beautiful. I'm hoping that's showing how pretty it is. Oh, I got that all over that. I made a mess. And it is a twist up, which I like a lot as well. So I got that. So I'll be wearing those two together. Plus I have the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes that have some pretty rust colors in there that I will be combining together. I also lost my mind and decided to buy the Marc Jacobs Perfection Powder. It's a featherweight foundation, and I got the shade 120 Ivory. I'm not sure, that's not going to show up, I'm sure. But that's what the packaging looks like, and that's the shade I got. And it comes in there beautiful. If you've ever bought anything from Marc Jacobs, I have like 50 of these little pouches now. And it's just, it's a good size. I mean, you can see here. And that's just what it looks like. And I am in the shade 110 Ivory. Oh, 120 Ivory, just kidding. And then it's got a big mirror, and it comes with this little plastic piece, and that's just what the foundation looks like. And I honestly just wanted this to kind of set my T-zone into any place like where I have breakouts and I'm wearing a little extra creamy concealer, just to set that. I've been wearing it for the past couple of days. I really like it. It's a very light foundation, so it's not cakey. I can't wear it by itself as a foundation because my discoloration and all that, but I love it for the purpose that I bought it for, and I'm very glad that I bit the bullet and tried it out. And last but not least, is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and I got the shade Violet Vixen, and all this packing is so shiny. So shiny. And I looked when I went in store to buy another one, but they were all sold out except for the gold one, and I heard that the gold one is bad from like 3 people. Like, it does not show up. You have to put on like 10 layers, so I'm good for 28 bucks or whatever they are, 24 bucks. I'm good on that. But this one is really pretty. And it does not crease. If you just put it on and let it dry, like get it where you want it, let it dry, and it's not going anywhere. But that's the shade I got. Of course, it's Purple Sparkles. And I'm not wearing it by itself. I will do my entire eye look, and then I'll go back and I'll add this. But that's showing you. But I'll just go back and add it on top. You could wear it by itself, especially the lighter shades, which I'm going to eventually hopefully get those when they ever come in stock again. But I really like this. I'm very impressed because, you know, I have oily eyelids and everything creases. So it's dried down now there. But it doesn't take long. I just put it on a little thick there so you can see it. But there it is. And that was my Sephora haul. And my quick little drugstore haul. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you want to see a tutorial or anything like that, or if you have specific questions about anything I showed, please be sure to leave those down below, and make sure you're subscribed, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!